Hey, how you doing? So, well, first let me say I look rough, but that's beside the point. I felt the need to make this video. Um, Today should now be officially February 3rd. And we are 3 days into the second month of 2026. And woo. Do this with me. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Let it go. So much is happening. I'll say this. Before we came into the new year, one of my closest friends, he lost his mom, Janet Wright, Mom Janet. One of my close friends, Nick, his mom. And then as we moved through January, we had the whole ICE situation that happened with Renee Good and Alex, I think his name is Alex Petty. And then we come to the end of the month and it just seems like a ricochet of death, right? We have, here in Washington, D.C., we have a well-known personality. His name is Boom Balenciaga, who brought joy to a whole bunch of people. I just found out a friend of mine, Roger Roper, passed away. And then got word that Romeo Starr, who was another person here in D.C., well-known, passed away. And then got the news of one of my close cousins, Ian Foreman, passed away. Now what's crazy is, yesterday, or the first, we celebrated with my oldest cousin on my grandmother's side, David Howard. We celebrated his birthday. And so it's crazy because on one day we celebrate one cousin's birthday, and then the next day we have the death of another cousin. Crazy, right? But here's one thing that I know for sure. Every single one of us is we were born and we will die. It is the cycle of life. And I don't say that to make it minister, but that is inevitable. We will all die. I have this quote that I say all the time is that the beautiful thing about death is that it can only show up, it can only arrive when that which has died has fulfilled its purpose. Mission complete, job well done. Right? I say that because that means that every hug they were supposed to give, every smile they were supposed to give, every kiss, every word of advice, everything, every person, every life they were supposed to touch while they were here, they did it. It's done. Job done. And so, though we may feel like their life was cut short, they did exactly what they were supposed to do while they were here. So, I know this is not what people want to hear, but I know for me, I'm a person who it has to make sense for me, right? And then oftentimes I ask myself when these moments arrive, what did they show up to teach me? What did I learn? What's the lesson that I can learn from their life? Then the next question is, how will I use that lesson to incorporate it into my life? That way, if you can find the lesson, their living will never go in vain. Because they showed up to teach you a lesson, right? And in that way, they'll live on, on and on and on. So I say this to say to you, again, we were born and we are for sure to die. You can't escape it. It's going to happen, right? So what are you going to do in this time frame between the birth date and the death date? What are you doing? What are you going to do with your life? The life that we live and the legacy we leave, ultimately, up to us. We get to create our lives. And we get to create the legacy that we leave behind. And so, Dr. Maya Angelou said that we never know what our legacy is going to be. Our legacy lives in every life that we touched while we were here. So I say this to you. You only get one life. This is it. It ain't no dress rehearsal. This is the live improv show. Guess what? And when the curtain falls, it is over. So, I say to you to this, live big, live bold, live loud, live on purpose, live, because you owe it to yourself to do that. This ain't nobody else's life but yours. Not your mama's, not your daddy's, nobody's. It's yours. Live. Live. Make you happy. Live in a way that make others look at you and go, you know what? I don't know what it is they got, but I want something. Right? Live. So, I say all of this to you to say, live on purpose. Let nothing be left unsaid. I promise you this. I made a vow to myself that all those around me that I love dearly, that they know it. So much, I say so much, they probably, they're over it. But guess what? I know that if I was to close my eyes today or tomorrow, I know without a shadow of a doubt, those people who know I love, they know that I love them without a shadow of a doubt. It's a conversation me and my mom had. When it's time for either one of us to close our eyes, there's nothing left unsaid. Nothing. You know? And then sometimes it makes it a little easier. Right? So, go out there. Live and live on purpose. Think about that. Be inspired. Get you some.